brother had bought a kart and he was planning to race it. Recorded lots of information trying to figure out really how to drive faster and faster and how to set the karts up. I have a very vivid memory on one of those practice days where my brother came around the top hairpin, he flipped upside down and skidded down the track on his head. I went running up to the back there. He was fine. He crawled out from underneath the cart and he had grazed his shoulder and grazed his helmet, but that didn't put us off. FKR, so locally New Zealand built kart. In those days there were no nose cones, or they weren't compulsory. They were coming in, but you didn't have to use them at club level anyway. In that first sort of half season, the novices, I did 4 rounds. I had 1 race win in amongst that, and I finished 8th overall. Jeremy and I were both racing. He finished first and I finished second. I managed to have 5 race wins in amongst that. So we moved from novices to club class. In my first season, ended up 5th in club class. In the following season, I was 3rd. And in 2004, the Club Champs, which is a standalone event, I was also 3rd. So then in 2004-2005 season, I did 9 rounds, got a couple of race wins. I came 3rd again. Jeremy was winning. He came 1st again. I've got a massive trophy for coming 3rd. So I was keeping really comprehensive notes. I was 5th in March, and then in April I actually finished 2nd behind Kurt, and Jeremy was 3rd. So, and I noted that I was as fast as Jeremy overall. My laps system came in where we had transponders on the kart. You could get the results, and you could look back at all your lap times and all sorts of data and analyze things between race days. So Jeremy only did 4 rounds in that season. So I've got some notes up here. Were tested back to back using Jeremy's kart and my kart, because we knew his one was fast and I was only a little bit heavier, not too much at that point. And one of the things we suspected about my kart was that it was a bit narrow in the front end and it didn't turn in as well as it could have. So I tried different wheels and that sort of thing. So what I settled on was that I needed to have some wider offset front wheels. So in the 2006-2007 season, I was lacking money again, and I did 5 rounds, got 3 race wins, finished 9th overall. But I was starting to get a bit quicker. I was very much just on my own now, without my brother there, and I was really enjoying some close battles. My weight was now up to 151, so that was 6 kgs over the limit, which is not all that helpful. So you can see here, Daniel's best time 39.296 and my best time 39.794. So quite a big gap. A lot of that down to tyres. I think that's Dennis Clark there, racing the 93. Things really changed for me in January. That was because I think the tyres had changed from a Bridgestone YEQ to I think it was called a YJL, and so I actually bought brand new tyres for the first time, which was a big investment. And now I was going properly quickly and properly competitive, so I had a good engine, I had good tyres, I knew how to drive the kart pretty well by now, and how to overtake people, and how to set the kart up during the day. So you can see I won the day here against Peter Hoare, who I raced against pretty intensely that season. So I was really competitive on that day, not always the fastest in every race, but in my, let's see, it would be down here in heat 4 of the 5 races. This is probably my fastest lap time ever that I've, well, at least recorded lap time, 38.919, which, given that I was over the weight limit, was pretty good, I thought. So I was really having a lot of fun now. I had been gifted a kart chassis, so I got a free chassis. It was a Vinart 282, I think it's called, which was made by the same company, FKR Vinart, same company, and so it was a later version. This is a 1993 chassis, this FKR, and then the Vinart's probably 99-ish. Still has 30mm axle and cable brakes, which I actually liked cable brakes because you had good feel. But it's a sort of stiffer chassis overall, much stiffer front end, which really suited my driving style. So we were racing with Yamaha lights, Yamaha heavies, and club class. So the lights were considerably quicker. Peter and I are very close on times. I had a 39.171, he had a 39.172. So this is going anti-clockwise, and I was just on average just a little bit faster. I like to work these things out. And then also I've got notes down here about how I passed him. That sort of thing. So yeah, really good times. This was also helpful to see sometimes about where the pass was made when you're looking back at it, that sort of thing. So this would be the first time that I won the annual points championship.